Best spots in the hog pen for Game 3 of this series. We've had some island vibes all weekend long.
Cole Gibbler's been really consistent for Arkansas. For him to be successful, he's got to work the fastball down in the zone, and he's kind of a contact type of pitcher.
That one's blistered out to left for a base hit. Ruiz was playing deep. He'll fire it back in, and Jason Walk starts the game with a sharp single to left. Arkansas, top 5 in the league, but well behind the top 2. No swing. 1-2 from Gibbler. Stroke to left, hit a ton. Climbing back to the wall and beyond and into the hog pen. Second straight game, Dayton LaChance is home into the first inning. This one plates 3, and the Sooners off to quite a start on this Sunday afternoon. And for LaChance again, that is 8 homers in his last 16 games. Against a Tennessee team that's doing some damage. That's a swing and a foul tip into the glove of Helfrich. Veteran players. Lifted a mile in the air to right center field. This ball's got a little bit of carry, and New is going to run out of room, and it's off the scoreboard and gone. Drew Dickerson able to elevate and celebrate. Off the bat, I wasn't sure if he had enough, but indeed he did, and it's a 4-0 Sooners advantage. Did walk, drove in a run, scored a run. Yesterday, he blisters one to right. Ho-hum, another 110 exit velo.
So far, that's what they've done.
Souza with a late swing and a miss. A little bit. He had the leadoff single. He's not moved. Wave and a miss. Strikeout, strikeout, strikeout after that through Souza, New, and Stewart. Today, we do. I also don't have a Lexus, and I don't have just
a pile of money.
Yesterday, Steele Eves threw an inning, and he's right back out there this afternoon.
Yeah, gave up 1 hit.
3-2 pitch to LaChance, hard hit, base hit. Johnson had to hold up to make sure that ball got through, and he'll still score without a throw. Just our point we made a moment ago. LaChance drives in another, and the Sooners have a 5-0 lead.
Man, Dayton LaChance.
Knocked down by Eves, able to pick it up, collect himself for a second, retire Gamble. He even peaked at second base, but fisted out to right. Stewart will come gliding in to make the catch, retire Brock and end the inning, but the Sooners measured though when they get to Hoover. TJ Pompey measures this pitch, skies it out to right center field, hit well, back to the fence, and it's going to go, a home run for Pompey. His 8th in conference games, number 13 on the season. Razorbacks needed something to go in their favor, and Pompey starts it with a solo homer in the bottom of the 3rd inning. Softly lined to Camden Johnson at 3rd, who made a diving grab in the bottom of the 1st, and he will wear one. 8 of his home runs have come in conference games. Smokes one hard into left for a base hit past the diving shortstop Willits. Ruiz, a hard turn at second, will hold there. Rager's 2-0 pitch, wave and a miss. A pick at first base and a chance to retire Helfrich. And LaChance caught it and applied the tag. Ruiz had ventured far off second base, but
the team here at Arkansas is just amazing. For them to reach out.
It's really good, and the hang loose sign as well.
Shot out to right field. Stewart will come on, slide, and make the catch, and that's out number 1.
I'm going to have to let you have the rest of that.
You know it's time to go. That one shot to the left for a base hit. Boy, Troy, I was hopeful that you might really be able to kick it in, but clearly, you didn't even get to the bat. Still within reason, maybe a ground ball double play here. There's one. Throw to first. In time, double play. Jamie, thanks for joining us. Best wishes to your boys going forward.
Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. To my wife, happy anniversary.
Rager will deliver, and he wins the battle. Gets Pompey to go down on strikes. That is a soft ground ball, almost in no man's land. Someone has to cover first. Nobody did. A trio of Sooners were in the vicinity. Set to run on the payoff pitch. And that is ball 4.
Wow.
There they go. Here's the 3-2. Hit high in the air. Right center field. Well struck. Back to the wall. Goodbye. Camden Kozel with the 3-run homer. And the Razorbacks right back in this game.
Boy, that was a fastball right down the middle, almost a little elevated. Kozel, probably the best guy on the Arkansas team to get backspin on the baseball, and that one, he just backspun that one out to right center field. How about 417 feet, 1-0.
And that is high ball 4, a walk to Willits, but you can see enter, but I bet he's juiced up to face the Sooners.
I think he is as well, too. A guy with really good command and really for
another one hit in the other right field. Stewart is back. He is at the fence waiting for this one to come down, but it's up off DVH's office. Brendan Brock, his 10th home run of the year. That ball just kept drifting and ended up being a 2-run Sooner bomb. Fisted out into right center field. Well, this ball dropped. Souza chasing, but it does drop. Stewart fell down. Souza as well. New picks it up. A huge lead down the third base line. Lifted in the air to center field. Should be playable for New. Micah's underneath it. He will make the catch to end the inning. So Harris will record back on Friday. That one ripped to left. Hit a ton. Back to the hog pen. Kahia Walloy has another home run. Number 9 on the season. Ball jumped out of here off his bat. What a way to great Collier. And it's a 2-run game.
Smile on his face. Just
don't leave a pitch there to Kahia.
Wow. He admired that one a little bit. Kind of carried that bat down the line. To it, there's not many guys in college baseball that hits the ball as hard as Kahia Walloy does.
The Gators. And that is ball 4. So not what Collier wanted to do. Oh, goodness.
That was a cross-up for sure.
Yeah, that's part of my thinking and equation. Comebacker that's deadened. It's going to be bobbled. And Stewart's out at first. Stroked out to left. Then it is going to drop for a base hit. Souza will score. New heading to the plate. He will score. TJ Pompey with the single to tie up the game at 7 apiece. Identical totals across the line score. Ground ball to second. Can the Sooners finally get a DP? They will. A 4-6-3 twin killing. So Smithburg gets the double play from the left-hander, but the chance might come out of his shoes. He doesn't. That's ball 4. 2-out walk. Can Willits deliver? Well, he strokes one out to left. Hit well. Ruiz is at the fence, ready to leap high, but it is going to disappear. Jackson Willits just clears the yellow line with a 2-run homer. And the Sooners are back in front. It's a 9-7 game.
In the sweet spot, it's going to go.
That's a base runner. Gamble, who had been 0 for 3 in this inning. Blistered out to right for a base hit. Gamble's going to turn second and go to third. Stewart plays it back in quickly. Gamble will hold at third base. Brock with another base hit. Will Colin Fisher to a final out of the inning. And that is ball 4. Harris's reaction, Troy, was as if he thought he was going to be rung up. He threw his hands in the air, almost anticipating strike 3. Scenario. It's been a while since we've seen Brissy, and he inherits a bases-loaded 2-out scenario in the 7th inning.
Yeah, it's definitely a mess right here for Brissy. And the thing.
Poked out to right. This ball starts to carry. Stewart racing back, looking up, but it's going to clear the yellow line. Drew Dickerson will hit the grand slam for the Sooners and float around the bases. Looked like somewhat of a routine line drive towards the warning track area, but it carried. Stewart could not rob it. And what an inning for OU. Can Brissy end it? Poked it to right for a base hit, so Branch the last Sooner to reach today, and he'll turn this lineup over and bring Walk back to the plate, who grounded out to short. Roller coaster, because that's a little bit how he is. You love his energy at times. It's a lot, and Walk will himself back in this game. Second time in as many days with the 4.46 earned run average, approaching 40 innings. Lifted out to shallow center. New's going to have to race to come in and get this baseball, and it will drop. Another run will score. The throw to third, close and out. Walk is erased. The Sooners want a review. Is he tagging the cleat?
I think he's tagging
back
the
of
cleat.
The shoe.
I don't think there's any way you can overturn that.
Cool, ready to give us an explanation.
The call on the field is safe. Runners at second and third. Oklahoma still has 2.
Troy, help me out. We thought have come as of late. Hard hit, but to short. Kojal's throw mercifully ends this 7th inning.
To host.
Second time today that Ruiz has been hit by a pitch.
If you're going to get hit off the
ground ball, served into right for a base hit. LaChance and Branch both looked at each other, and that ball went between them, and Ruiz goes to third.
man.
That one will go to the backstop. Another run the Razorbacks have scored this year on a wild pitch. Payoff pitch. Poked out to center for a base hit. Koschel home to score. It's a 14-9 game. Hard hit to third, but it kicks off the glove of Johnson. Sousa single, New reached. Stewart socks one to right field. Harris coming in with the jump catch. That was some flair. That was fun. Hasn't seen action since April the 2nd in James DeCramer.
Yeah, it's been a while, and
Willits strokes one out to left center field. Getting a little bit humid and misty around the yard. Going to win the Natty, kind of bounce back and forth between those two. DeCramer paints to Brock. Hey, that was fun for DeCramer.
it really was. He really came out there and slammed the door.
He has 3 runs batted in today. Might have another. Slaughter to left, way back. How about some pomp and circumstance on a graduation weekend for T.J. Pompey? His second home run of the day. That was launched 444 feet into the trees. He was down in the count 0-2, and then this ball was absolutely launched. There wasn't a Sooner outfielder that even bothered to flinch, let alone move.
Yeah, watch the outfielders. They don't even take a step. They didn't even watch how far it went. That ball was absolutely crushed.
Game, and it's coming the fact that Arkansas has had 10 different run rule wins, which shorten game. Grounded softly to second. A flip, a toss back to first. That's a double play. Well, the Sooners, here's the payoff. A little bit up, a little bit out. First base runner against DeCramer after he had shot out to right, a base hit off the bat of Branch. And it gets by Stewart and goes to the fence, and that means Dickerson is going to race all the way around and score, and Branch will coast into third base. Run number 15 for the Sooners. Line to first. Rutenbar the catch to end this inning. You said it wouldn't happen. Indeed, we are going to the bottom of the 9th inning. Helfrich has struck out 3 times, which is a little bit odd. Johnson will charge, throw on the run. Big first baseman at first brings it in. This is pitcher number 6 for the Sooners today. Grounded to short. Willits will scoop. Throws to first, close but out. Sousa lifts one out to left center. Here comes Walk. He'll sprint in to make the catch and end the game, and the Sooners win it 15-10 to salvage Game 3 in the weekend series.
Yeah, nice bounce back by the Sooners right there. That ends a 4-game skid. You always got to be happy if you said before the series started you win 2 of 3 against the Sooners. You like that, but Arkansas felt like if they could get the sweep, it'd be big. But, again, both teams kind of like they're in control of their own destinies.